Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a very special episode of Easy Buckets. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day so far. In today's video, I got something that I guarantee you guys are gonna love, especially if you're a Golden State Warriors fan. We're gonna be talking about 5 free agents that I believe the Golden State Warriors could sign because honestly, they need some right now. If you keep up with the Warriors, you already know this, the Warriors are hit with so many injuries. They're very injury prone right now, and signing some free agents, I believe, they must do. And with the Warriors still being in hot pursuit of the NBA playoffs this year, I don't think they should sit back and do nothing. They already lost Klay Thompson, but I still believe they're a great team. So if you're a big Golden State Warriors fan and want to know some free agents that can make them better, you're just gonna love this video. But quickly, before I get on with the video, I just want to say, if you're new to the channel and love basketball, welcome to Easy Buckets. My name is Soom, and I make basketball videos every single day. So be sure to hit the subscribe button, and click this button right here, the post notification bell, to not miss any of my upcoming videos. If you watched this video and you loved it, be sure to smash that thumbs up button. I would really appreciate it, guys. It would help with the channel a lot. But without wasting any more time, let's talk about the Golden State Warriors.
I'm not looking at anything like that. The biggest thing right now is we have to get together as a staff and figure out, without Looney, without James, who are we going to start? What's the rotation going to look like to make up for not having a true center.
As great as the Golden State Warriors are, they have to make a couple of moves, a couple of changes to simply execute a rest of the season plan. This interview with Steve Kerr was conducted after the game against the Boston Celtics. Steve Kerr knows that right now his Warriors team is shorthanded. In the Warriors' most recent game against the Dallas Mavericks, the Warriors only had 11 active players and Steve Kerr only ended up using 9 of them. And the reason why this is because of the multiple injuries the Warriors are dealing with right now. They have Kevon Looney, who is currently being listed as week to week with the left ankle sprain. They have Klay Thompson, of course, who's done for the whole season, repairing his right Achilles. They have Alen Smailagic, who's out right now with a right knee injury. They have Marquise Chris out for the rest of the season with a fibula fracture. And they have James Wiseman, who is currently week to week as well with a left wrist sprain. And of course, they have Eric Paschall dealing with knee soreness. The Warriors right now simply just isn't doing well when it comes to being healthy. Despite the Warriors currently being so banged up, they're still doing pretty well in the Western Conference. They currently have a record of 12-10, which ranks them as the 7th seed. And from the looks of it, the Warriors are still going to be a playoff team this year. Of course, Stephen Curry is playing well, Andrew Wiggins is also playing well, and with all of these injuries, I also expect Draymond Green to step it up. In his previous game against the Dallas Mavericks, he had 11 points, 6 rebounds, and 15 assists, was a big spark plug for the Warriors, and now I see Draymond playing a lot of minutes at the center position. Draymond is playing well, but I want to give a quick shout out to one more player. Juan Toscano Anderson is playing amazing for the Warriors. Steve Kerr loves Juan, and I also see Juan being a big part of the rotation going forward.
It's all just circumstantial, Carlos. He's the thing I like about Juan is that doesn't matter who he plays with. He's a guy who just makes the group better. So I would think right now he's heading for a lot of minutes, and this is one of the reasons we purposely deactivated him the last 4 or 5 games, because we knew there would come a time where he would play a bigger role, and that time is now.
But going back to all of these injuries is the idea of why I'm making this video. The Warriors have to utilize their free agent options to simply add more bodies, because if the Warriors end up being shorthanded game after game, it's not going to end up well for the rest of the season projections. For this video, I have 5 free agents that I believe the Warriors must target in order for them to execute a perfect roster for the rest of the season. The 5 players I have on this list are mainly big men, so keep that in mind. The first player on this list is Jordan Bell, previous Golden State Warriors and currently one of the best available young centers in the NBA. Jordan Bell was drafted by the Warriors in 2017 as the 30th overall pick in the second round, and during his rookie season, Jordan Bell was actually a big part of why they won the NBA championship, as he was a big spark plug as a rookie off the bench. Jordan Bell is listed as a 6'8" power forward, but also gets a lot of minutes at the center position. Although he is kind of undersized at the 5 spot, he has great mobility, defensive drive, and also a hustle personality. With Jordan Bell being 26 years old, I still believe he has a lot to give in the NBA, and maybe going back to the team where he was successful in his rookie season would be a great thing to kind of restart his career. After winning a championship with the Warriors, he's been moved around to a couple of teams. He went to the Cavaliers, he went to the Grizzlies, he even went to the Lakers. But right now he's an unrestricted free agent, and I believe if the Warriors can offer him a minimum contract, he'll definitely take it. A big part of why Jordan Bell would be a great addition is because he already knows Steve Kerr's rotation and playbook. He has chemistry with Stephen Curry and Draymond Green, and could bring back some of that Warriors experience he had as a rookie with the team. With the Warriors already losing Marquise Chris for the rest of the season, I believe Jordan Bell would be a perfect third center behind Kevon Looney and James Wiseman if everybody's healthy. The next player on this list is Tyson Chandler, who in my opinion, if the Warriors want to go towards more of an NBA veteran or a leader, Tyson Chandler would be a perfect target. This year will mark Tyson Chandler's 19th year in the NBA, and in those 19 years, he's been on 8 NBA teams, which means he simply has a lot of experience. With the Warriors focusing their main development on James Wiseman, I believe Tyson Chandler, who is proven to be an efficient center and also a great defensive center, can literally help James Wiseman's development in a rest of the season atmosphere. Tyson Chandler is listed at 7'1", listed at 235 pounds, and with his size, he could simply be a big body off the bench for the Warriors if need be to guard the other team's best center. Players like Nikola Jokic, players like Joel Embiid. The Warriors currently don't have someone elite like that right now besides Kevon Looney. James Wiseman, of course, is still developing, and bringing in an NBA experienced player, a veteran leader like Tyson Chandler wouldn't be a bad idea. A good thing about this signing is that Tyson Chandler would not be expensive at all. He'll take the veterans minimum, and it'll cost Golden State Warriors less than $3 million, which they definitely have. The next player on this list is bringing back Javel Mcgee, who is currently on the Cavaliers, and I'm only putting him on this list because there are so many rumors right now of the potential scenario that Javel Mcgee actually gets bought out by the Cavaliers. When talking about the Cavaliers situation right now, they're currently in a bind with so many centers on their roster. They have Andre Drummond, they have Jared Allen, they have Kevin Love, they have Larry Nance Jr., and from the looks of it, Javel Mcgee currently is the odd man out. Javel Mcgee was also a part of the Warriors roster in 2017, and I believe a small reunion wouldn't be a bad idea, as Javel Mcgee, in my opinion, could even start at the center or be a spark plug off the bench. According to a lot of NBA players, Javel Mcgee is a great locker room presence, he is a great teammate, he brings energy, he brings emotion, and with the Warriors kind of having a down season when it comes to so many injuries, Javel Mcgee was simply bringing a positive boost. He brings a great rim protection ability, but also his ability to play the pick and roll with Draymond Green or Stephen Curry just adds versatility to the Warriors offense. The Warriors need a tenacious rebounder, and Javel Mcgee would be on the top of the list ultimately if he gets bought out by the Cleveland Cavaliers. The next player on this list is Dwayne Deadman, who is probably, in my opinion, the most popular center for an NBA championship contending team. When talking about Dwayne Deadman, he's in the category of an NBA player right now who is currently in his prime. He's 31 years old and just wants a new opportunity to prove himself. What makes Dwayne Deadman very special, especially on my list today, is his ability to spread the floor. Dwayne Deadman is a 35% three-point shooter. In the NBA today, if you're an NBA center that can shoot the 3-ball, you have a lot of value. And that's why right now Dwayne Deadman is probably at home sitting to the multiple offers he's being given to multiple teams. Deadman has a 3-point shooting ability, but also is a pretty good rim protector. He averaged 1 block per game last season with the Hawks, and the fact that he's a center that can spread the floor but also be impactful on the defensive end, he's a great target for any NBA team right now. With the Warriors' main playbook being a three-point shooting atmosphere, I believe Dwayne Deadman would simply be a perfect addition to the Warriors roster. Imagine having a lineup of Draymond Green being the playmaker and having players like Stephen Curry, Dwayne Deadman to spread the floor. It just gives the Warriors more offensive threat and more offensive options. Dwayne Deadman is my favorite target on this list when it comes to a three-point shooter, and I believe the Warriors are going to give him a call if they want to go this route. And the last player on this list is Spades, previous NBA champion with the Golden State Warriors, and him coming back would be awesome. If you don't know who Spades is, he was a big part of the Warriors roster in 2016 and was a big spark plug off the bench for them. As I make this video right now, Spades is playing in China, the Chinese Basketball Association, and last year he averaged 22.7 points, 7.4 rebounds, and shooting a total of 35% at the three-point line in China. As you can already tell, Spades is a scoring punch, and from what we're hearing, Spades wants to make an NBA return. The addition of Spades will be perfect for the Golden State Warriors as he brings a pick-and-pop personality, as he's actually a very efficient three-point shooter. With Spades right now being 32 years old, he's still in his prime. I believe he has a lot to give in the NBA, and going to the Warriors, a team that needs center depth right now, it wouldn't be a bad idea. Spades has chemistry with Draymond Green and Stephen Curry and Steve Kerr, and that's why this move, in my opinion, wouldn't be something the Golden State Warriors right now are overlooking. But ultimately, guys, this wraps up my video for today on 5 free agents, 5 centers that I believe will be perfect for the Golden State Warriors. What's most important to me is one of your thoughts. Are these centers realistic? Are these centers a good idea? Put your thoughts in the comment section down below. But other than that, take it easy, God bless, and I'll see you all next time on Easy Buckets. Woo!